Hello everyone, welcome to our Christmas-themed livecast for you guys. So we've got a bunch of special stuff to show today. So, onto that live camera. Okay, there we go. Bunch of stuff to show you guys today. So we're going to start off with the UK office, since they're 8 hours ahead of where we are in Los Angeles and 6 hours ahead of Austin. And we're going to talk about Squadron 42. Then we're going to move on to Austin, talk about the Hangar update, have a 50th Hangar show, which is kind of a great milestone. And then finally, we're going to show you Dogfighting in progress. So let me pass you over here to the UK team. So I'm assuming we're switching to them right now. There you go.
Hey guys, we're all here. Finally moved in. It's feeling good. So it's been a while coming, but we got in, got everything set up.
So the ranks a bit.
Yeah, we've got lots to be done. We've got like, oh, wow, we're going to be close to 30 in straight after Christmas. So we've got a bunch of people, and basically just happy to be in and working together and getting going and that kind of stuff. We've been doing a lot of work from sort of home offices and temporary space and so forth. So it's really good on that side. So. Basically, I've got the guys here. Well, one or two are missing who aren't here, unfortunately, but most of the guys are in here. So just quickly go around, just let them introduce themselves. So I'm Erin. Stu.
I'm Stuart. Nick. Bill. Derek. Paul. Andrew. Bjorn.
And that's our guys here. We're obviously full of beans over here. usual British reserve going on. So, but anyway, yeah, I mean, pretty much. Just getting going to Squadron 42, got a bunch of design stuff going. We're going to, we'll be filling you guys in with over the next few weeks. Post Christmas, got a lot of exciting stuff we've been working on. We're going to probably do our first sort of in-depth breakdown, probably the beginning of January, so we can show you some cool stuff we're working on and sort of the stuff we want to do. But that's us.
So I think we have a video to show for you guys. So it's the office update. So should we roll that and let everyone get an update on what's happening in the UK office?
Well, welcome to the new office. We are really excited to be here, settling in, and what I want to do now is introduce you to some of the guys. Okay, well, here are the guys, and I'm going to let them say hello.
Hi, my name's Andrew Lay. I'm one of the concept artists on Foundry 32, and I'm currently working on some concept art for the first few missions of the game.
Hi everybody, my name is Bjorn Seinstra, and I'm one of the 3D artists working on Squadron 42. Currently we're working on fleshing out the initial shapes for the asteroids that are going to be included in the first couple of levels.
Hi there, I'm Stuart Jenner. I'm one of the concept artists here at Foundry 42. I'm currently working on the asteroid field sequence for the opening of the game. Look forward to showing you some more as we move forward.
So these are our new offices in Wilmslow, which is South Manchester. Places you've probably heard of teams like Manchester United and Manchester City. But basically the offices are purpose-built to make Squadron 42. We're planning on growing to maybe 40, 50 people at the top level. We have, at the moment, there's 10 of us, and come January the 2nd, there'll be close to 30 of us in the actual whole building. And we're obviously really looking forward to just progressing and getting on with the game.
Hi, my name's Paul Jones. I'm the art director for Foundry 42. Currently, I'm working on the vision and adding personality to the asteroid fields that we see in the first couple of missions of the game.
Hi, my name's Nick Elms. I'm one of the designers here on Squadron 42. We've currently worked up a framework for the game that we're happy with, and we're filling in some of the details for the earlier missions and how we deal with the persistent universe and systems that cross over with what we're doing.
Hi, I'm David Gill, and I'm a coder here at Foundry 42, and I'm working on AI.
Hey, it's Phil Miller. Currently working on the first 5 missions, writing some ludicrous checks that art and code will have to realise, and I can take the credit for.
Hi, I'm Derek Senior. I'm the programming director here at Foundry 42, and it is my job to cash Phil's ludicrous checks.
So here's the team so far. They're all behind me. We're actually growing even larger, and come January we've got another about 15, 16 people joining us to fill up the office. But we're obviously in and really excited that we're here. So I hope you enjoyed the visit to our office. It's going to be the first of many, and we hope to see you guys again soon.
All right, so that's an update from the office in the UK, and we thought would be really fun and interesting for you guys to ask some questions. So we have Ben Lesnick, our community manager, online from his in-laws' house right now. He's got nice Christmas decorations in the back. And you can probably maximize it on the screen so that everyone can see, because I think, yeah.
Coming at you live from Annville, Pennsylvania.
There you go. Hey, Ben, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
Hope you're staying warm there. So we thought it would be nice if everyone in the community could ask some questions of the Foundry 42 team about Squadron 42. So you got some stuff lined up for us?
I do, yeah. We've been collecting questions on the message board, and I will pick some to ask the Squadron 42 guys. By the way, hey, Squadron 42 guys.
Hello, everyone. So I guess we had to restart our live stream. It wouldn't be a Star Citizen live stream without some crashing happening, so I guess that's okay. So we have Ben Lesnick, our community manager, who is actually joining us. He's actually taking some time out from his Christmas break to help ask some questions from you guys. So he's in Pennsylvania right now. So say hi to everyone, Ben.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you all.
Merry Christmas, Ben. And so let's go to it. Let's ask some questions for the guys in Manchester.
All right, these questions coming from the RSI message boards, where we've been collecting questions for the different development teams. So get right to it. So from Caden Sinafi, he asks, we all know you can join and interact with multiple organizations in Star Citizen. Will Squadron 42 allow you to join or interact with any of the NPC factions during the campaign? And will that carry over to Star Citizen in any way?
Yeah, we were actually discussing that. In fact, in certain ways, in some missions, we are definitely going to be introducing you to some of the things you'll see in the persistent universe in the game. So you will interact with some of the factions. Obviously, it is, though, however, obviously the single-player experience in terms of, it's a story-driven game. So although you'll interact, obviously you're not going to suddenly decide to drop everything and go off and do stuff with them. But we're definitely going to be bringing in a number of the different factions, so you'll meet them, get to know how they operate, how they work within the game. So that's kind of basically one of the ideas that we're basically running with right now. In fact, we'll probably doing that pretty early on in some of the missions as well.
All right, Parias would like to know if we have any more details about the planned co-op functionality in Squadron 42. What are we thinking there?
We've been discussing this today, haven't we?
Yeah, I mean, the first few missions are, you're going to be sort of learning your way into the game, so you're probably going to play the first 2 or 3, get 3 missions without that, just to sort of feel your way. And then when you get put on a bigger ship, you've got the co-op element comes into play there, and you'll be able to drop in and play.
Yeah, so when we looked at that, I mean, basically, we obviously know it's important. A lot of people want to play with their friends, and there's ways to do that, whether they're in the gunnery seat of a ship, whether they're flying a different ship, whether they're giving support from another ship and so forth. So we've definitely got good plans for that, but we have to just work out some of the practical details of how we actually get the player. In terms of doing the actual missions, you'll be able to play with your friends. In terms of when you're actually on board the ship or wandering around, you're probably be much more in a sort of spectator mode, is what we're thinking right now.
All right, sounds good. And you guys actually have some great experience with co-op stuff from Starlancer, which had an awesome co-op campaign. All right, T-Bone asks, will we be able to pilot a wide range of ships other than the standard single pilot ships like the Hornet and Avenger? Will there be multi-crew vessels like the Retaliator?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. No, we're planning on letting you go fly pretty much most of the military models, and probably maybe 1 or 2 ships you capture as well.
Very cool. Let's see. Angry Peas asks, with Squadron 42 being built alongside the same infrastructure as the Persistent Universe, just about how many Wingmen can drop in and out while playing? I guess this is about the co-op again. Are we thinking like a single person at a time or multiple Wingmen? Is this going to use the same technologies?
I mean, we had in Starlancer we had 4, so our idea is we can go higher than that. We obviously we'll have to work that out, but if obviously we're going to be on exactly the same code base, so if the Persistent Universe can support the people in the same location, I don't see why we can't. So that's definitely our plan, is to get as many in there as we can.
All right. Gundam asks if we will be able to complete Squadron 42 before the Persistent Universe starts.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the plan. The plan is you'll play Squadron 42. Squadron 42 for us is what we're trying to build is a huge introduction to the Persistent Universe, and so we really want to create something where when people go through Squadron 42, it gives them a really good idea of the game and what they're going to play as they go through. And so we're going to. The idea is at the end of Squadron 42, you muster out, and then you go into the Persistent Universe. Now, that isn't to say you have to finish Squadron 42 to go into Persistent Universe, just so people don't feel like they have to play this experience. But the idea is the Squadron 42 takes place just before the timeline of the Persistent Universe starts. So the whole story of Squadron 42 is finished. We go into the Persistent Universe, but obviously in the game, if you decide to either muster out at the beginning, or you get kicked out because you basically are not a very good, military person and don't follow orders, or obviously in the game, if you completely disobey orders and go on a rampage and start killing all your wingmen and so forth, then you will probably never get out. But that means that you can obviously load again and play again differently. But I guess the people who want to go and try shooting all the wingmen will be able to do that, but obviously you're not going to go much further in the game. At that point, you probably have to start again.
Sounds good. I remember doing that a few times in Wing Commander.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, everyone tries it once.
Yeah, we're not going to punish the player for doing it.
Well, not until they land back on the ship, and then they get taken very unceremoniously away and shot. Something like that.
Andy Goodstar would like to know if they're going to be pop-up achievements or something more immersive like medals.
Oh yeah, but we plan to have medals to depend on different like you have normally campaign medals. Medals depending on acts you do and so forth for the game, and the idea with these are medals that you would carry on through into the Persistent Universe. You can store in your locker.
Yeah, nice little display cabinet.
Yeah.
And a related question from Grand Admiral Darkmyth, wondering if uniforms in Squadron 42 will be able to show rank insignia, ribbons, medals in real time. I guess you remember in Wing Commander it started off like that, and then when they went to the live action, couldn't do that anymore because Mark Hamill would have to shoot the same scene 50 times. But will we be able to see uniforms matching the players' medals in Squadron 42?
Yeah, we've got that. In fact, we're working with David's coming up with some ideas for that as well, I believe, and also the art guys. And so we've already got a bunch of ideas for that in terms of the way you can tell by just looking someone on the ship. I mean, one of the things we're trying to build as well is we're really trying to build a really immersive experience. So when you play the game, it's not just like you go out, just when you just fly out and you have to do these great missions. But when you come back onto the ship, onto the carrier, or wherever you are, then actually when you're on board the carrier, you're going to be basically feeling like you're actually in a living space. And so when people walk past you, you'll know their rank and their signature. Depending on their rank and their signature, they'll salute, they may not salute, and so forth, and all that kind of level of interactions that take place. So we want it to feel real. It's not just being you land and then just sit around for a while and wait for the next mission. There's going to be stuff you'll do. You can go around the ship. People on the ship will actually have actions and things that they do and so forth, and they'll react as people would do on a large ship.
Very cool. All right. Wild Thing says that part of his problem with finishing single-player campaigns these days is that the gameplay gets stale after a certain number of missions. How are you guys thinking of introducing new gameplay mechanics throughout the campaign, keeping things fresh? Or is it?
Yeah, I mean, I get a lot of it's led by the story. And obviously we can't go too much into detail on that, but I can tell you the story that we have will keep things fresh. We have a lot of stuff that the player will not feel like they're doing the same thing, and also it's driving the player into we'll have to make some interesting decisions, and also well, I don't want to go into too much detail because that's the one thing we need to keep a bit close-lipped on, because I think we want to make sure when people actually play this for the first time that we don't really spoil it.
Plus there'll be a healthy mix of ground-based and space combat stuff in there as well.
Yeah,
they'll keep it fresh and interesting.
Yeah, within missions, we're not planning. It's not going to be you go on the ground, you then do a space thing. It's literally we have a lot of this. The way we're mixing it up is actually you'll be on your spaceship. You have to land somewhere. You have to fight some guys. You have to take off before you're taken out. Getting back in your ship to fight some people who are strafing. It's all that kind of stuff. I think we're trying to the power of what we have with the CryEngine and what we're doing. We can do all these kind of things. So we're going to make it feel like that sort of experience. And there'll be some interesting decisions you make. When people come and attack you, do you make a run for you to get in your fighter to take them out in space, or do you go and run and man a gun, and try and take them out with the gun on in the base you're on and so forth. So there'll be those kind of decisions you'll make, and so it means that actually some people may want to go back and play it and try something different.
Yeah, I actually remember being a teenager and visiting Digital Anvil. Eric Peterson gave me a tour and talked about that exact experience as what he wanted for Star Lancer 2. So it's very cool to see it finally happening.
We'll get there this time.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Jetroid is curious how we're going to treat the fact that everyone is having the same experience for Squadron 42 behind their characters in the persistent universe. Are people in the persistent universe going to treat everyone like they're the savior of the galaxy, or how do we deal with that?
Yeah, no, we that's actually one of the things we actually really talked about a lot, because obviously if you're the hero, then basically then it's kind of hard to say that. But hey, look, the important thing is that the single player experience is you as a player, you want to feel important and you want to be able to go and do some very important things, and you will do. But we have a way of ending it. So although you were incredibly important and you did an incredible job, it's basically it's not as if you maybe. Yeah, it's hard to explain.
Yeah, so you're not the uber hero, are you?
Yeah, so
you play your part.
You play your part. You do a great job. In fact, you play a very important part. But yeah, once again, not too many spoilers here. So
yeah,
basically,
you're like I forget the name of the character in 300, the guy that's actually narrating the story. Oh yeah. Right, he's there at the battle. He plays a part in it, but he's not King Leonidas.
But as well, and also sometimes some people rewrite history.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to know you're thinking about it anyway, and that there's a plan in place. So Sarah Lev Eris asks, once Squadron 42 is complete and released, has there been any thought to making tweaks or changes to the storyline as changes occur in the persistent universe? Or is it always going to be a prequel to the persistent universe, or kind of a side thing? Will it change as we go forward?
Squadron 42 specifically is going to be a prequel. Obviously, we have lots of plans for, lots of areas to go after that and stuff we plan to build later on. So if you're in the persistent universe, and you basically maybe come out of the military and you're doing a bunch of stuff, there may well be a call to arms later on, and you may want to go back and rejoin for a few months to go and help out, do some tour somewhere else. So yeah, we've got some interesting stuff, and we've got a lot of places to go at the end of the story as well.
Okay, great. How are we doing on time here? How are we doing on time? Should we do one more question?
I think we could do one more question. Devnan asks, will Squadron 42 resemble a linear structure of missions like Wing Commander, or will it be more of an open world with a story campaign?
Well, the latter, isn't it? So.
Yeah, there's branching.
Yeah, I mean,
within the string.
no, I mean we're definitely going to have. We obviously want to drive the story. There's a compromise in what you do. You want to have a strong story, so you have to drive. You need to drive from that. But also, sorry, Chris, you want to say something?
Oh no, nothing. Just go ahead. Finish answering.
Yeah, okay. So, but basically, see strong narrative, but also we want to bring back what was cool about the original Wing Commander, where you did branch a lot. So there will be times when we drive the player down a certain route, but there will also be times when the decisions the player makes will affect which way they go as well. So, so that kind of that side. The other side of it as well is we want to get away from what happened later on. We discussed a lot where you have wingmen who basically have to stay alive. We are going to go back to the way the original Wing Commander was, where basically you're going to have a relationship with these wingmen, and it's your job to keep them alive. And if you screw up and you don't keep them alive, then they're dead. And that affects, obviously, and that can be affected by the way you deal with them, the way you talk to them, your relationships with them, how they work with you, and so forth in flights. So yes, there will be a bit of both. We want a strong narrative, but we're going to branch it off from when we can.
All right, well, thank you very much. And I know there are a lot of other people with questions for the UK team, and we're going to have other opportunities in the future. As they open up their office, we'll get them connected in with the rest of the community, and you will have plenty of chances to ask your Squadron 42 questions in the future. You guys have another announcement.
Yeah, Aaron,
yeah.
why don't you take it away? Because I think you got a fun little thing to tell people about.
I do. Well, first I'm going to start. We got our first Christmas card here. It's awesome.
Our first and only.
First and only. So basically, from Captain Bosch, thank you very much. We haven't even advertised the address yet, but someone found us. So we're basically putting it here front and centre. That's brilliant. So anyway, but secondly, I want to go to say, yeah, so what we did, what we've done, because we've been obviously doing this for a few years, we've had a lot of stuff which we've kind of had built or kept and so forth in sort of our collective place. Phil's got lots of stuff, I've got some other stuff as well. So we decided because we're opening and because it's the holidays, we wanted to basically run a competition for the community, and we're giving away a whole host of cool stuff. So at the end of the video, or at the end of the live stream, it's going to go on the website. You guys will be able to go in, find the page, and you better go and vote on what you think the right answer is. But I think we're going to play a video now for you guys, which will basically show you what we're giving away. I hope you like it. You think it's quite cool, and also it will then also tell you and ask you what the question. And also we'll ask the question, and then you can also go to the website, get the question again, and make choices. So I'll let you guys roll with it.
So hi everyone. So one thing we wanted to do, because we have just finally moved in and opened the office, and we are it's the holidays, is run a competition for the community. So what we have done is spend a lot of time looking through the archives and seeing what stuff we can pull up from the history of what we have.
That'll be my loft. And first off is this bad boy.
Yeah. So we have first off a genuine original, worn by the man himself, Chris Roberts, leather Wing Commander 3 jacket.
Is it leather? Was it fake?
No, it's leather. As you can tell, it's nice. So and you've got all kind of stuff here. So I'll model it for you guys. So this is basically one of the top prizes for the competition.
Go on, give us a twirl. Come on.
Here you go. You can see it all on. Secondly, we are releasing a Idris military corvette as one of the prizes for the community. Another prize is...
Third prize is this bad boy. Check it out. It's the Heretic, aka Luftwaffe pants, and it's pretty delicate. It's been around about 15 years old now?
Oh, 17, 18 years now. Though.
Yeah, but it was my uncle actually made it, and I remember at the time he was actually talking about making it fly. He was going to stick some gas turbines on the back and some uprights. But yeah, I think we can get this out to you. Hopefully, it won't come through damaged. But there,
we've got it packaged nicely for everybody. But that's going to go. That's something which I know there's quite a few people who are pretty jealous that we're putting this out to the community for.
Got a big old poster from
along with that.
Given to the team, wasn't it? Do you remember?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's pretty rare. Let's get it out. So there you go.
Got the old Foundry team, the old base. We've kept a lot of stuff. And it's been fun pulling it all out actually.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah. See what
Got
else.
a copy of the game, which we'll sign.
Yeah.
There's a little mini
Little
standee.
stand as well. Now another prize is we're doing what we're calling the sort of battle pack for Squadron 42, which is going to be a military Hornet and a Vandal scythe as well. And then finally we have this lovely collection here.
All sorts of goodies. So we've got these ships from some film, I'm not too sure. Yeah, we were pitching for a Star Wars game years back. And we had a model maker knock these up so we could get the texture scans, but they're real nice.
So given those, I'm sure there's some sci-fi fans amongst
Yeah,
you guys. And once again, a copy of the old Star Lancer and Privateer 2, which we'll sign. There's a bit of film footage here from the Wing Commander movie, and there's some concepts, the original concept work from Darkening for some of the box artwork which you have.
Some nice stuff.
Some old textures and.
There's a copy of Strikers Run, one of Chris's first games.
Oh yeah, here we go. That goes back. This is the old days. Look at that. It's like cassette. And that's basically one of Chris's original games when he was still working in England.
Yeah, Star Lancer poster.
And the
Yep.
Star Lancer poster.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are the prizes.
Right, you've seen all the goodies on offer. If you want to be in with a shout at winning them, here's your question.
And the question is, which actor from a 90s Roberts Interactive movie said, "Remember, once a wolf, always a wolf"? And if you guys want to have a shout at winning that, then basically there will be a section now on the website where you can put your answer in, and then there will be a draw for from all the people who get the questions right. And the best of luck to all of you.
Yeah, cheers guys and best of luck.
All right. Well, I think that's going to be a fun competition. There's some pretty awesome prizes there. I mean, that's bigger than my spaceships here. Well, thank you to the UK team. You guys have been doing some really great stuff getting started. I think everyone's going to be really excited by what you guys are going to build. And so now we're going to roll over to Austin, and we're going to run the 50th episode of Wingman's Hangar. So let's go to Austin, and thanks, guys. Merry Christmas. All right, bye. And here we go.
Look at that! How about that? Cool, huh? Welcome to Wingman's Hangar episode 50. What does that mean? Well, we've skipped 2 weeks this year, so that means this is our 1 year anniversary. It's unbelievable. Mike, can you believe it's been a year?
I cannot believe it's been an entire year.
I mean, it's crazy. We've had an amazing ride here, where we've come from, where we're at now, the contributions of the fans, the contributions of Chris and Sandy, yourself, Ben, Rob, Pete. It's been incredible, and it's all due and thanks to the fans out there. So, well, there's one of the things you always want to do in these kind of celebrations is you kind of want to take a look back at where you've been. Should we take a look back and see where we've been?
Yeah, I got something to show.
All right. Mike put together this really cool deal. Let's take a look.
All right, hey everybody, welcome to the first edition of Wingman's Nuts. Welcome to Wingman's Nuts, but Wingman's Hangar. Episode 6. Episode 7. Space Loop YouTube. Space Loop YouTube. Whoa! Episode 10, 15, 26. Episode 38 of Wingman's Hangar.
To be fair, they don't taste as good as English food.
Fair enough. Okay, it's not technically English food just because it's in England. It's a complete sausage fest. I mean, it's just dudes. And
what do we have here? What are
these?
I'm not looking. And everybody that's been a fan of this show knows that we like balls.
Cocktails.
And cocktails. By the way, we're being attacked by a gnat fly in here as we're speaking.
We've been pretty close together, but this is probably closer than we normally are.
Not by much. And I also want to, take off my hat. Oh man, it's sticking. Oh, hey, I know. It's very nervous to be on a show watched by 5s of people.
The game character, which I will be. For the ability to open up.
How was the weather there? See what I see. There's Michael. Welcome to Wingman's Hangar, episode 12.
It's a late-breaking fan video.
Of motion community because of the...
Oh, hey there, Wingman.
Hello, Wingman.
Hey, Wingman.
Maybe you drift into a black hole and nobody ever sees you again.
Those are the Ghost Cartels financially.
I am 8 years old. I love watching my dad play video games.
Will there be a healthcare or health insurance that will...
Oh.
I call it care.
Hey guys, Nikki Fat Girl D'Angelo here.
They're a stealth weapon. You just never know what's going to happen when they're. Oh! By the way, the belly shields. I am on a weight loss program. Am I too big? Should we start all over again?
Hey, citizens! So welcome to the show. It's Parrot Wingman Ederson here, and let's talk about my weight a little bit, shall we? Blah 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 blah. Wait.
But I can still have pizza. I just have to scrape the top. Started at 236 pounds. How did we do this week? Well, 2 more pounds, baby!
211!
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, we won't be at...
Oh, there goes my head. What?
This week's trophy goes to Cynical Cyanide. Modified it specifically for our purposes.
Ben waded through the forums with hammer in his hand.
Okay.
Redacted. Ben enacted. Removed without a trace.
That is a good idea.
Uh-oh.
Good afternoon. Or depending on your worldview, good evening, good morning. Today's prologue is the calm before a rather nasty bit of business.
Remember, Hypatia darling, speed is life. Or death, if you're going the wrong way.
I'd like to pause for a moment from my narrative progress.
Why are there 5 syllables in the word monosyllabic? So what happened to the other 41 squadrons? What if Jesse's girl is Stacy's mom?
It's a pack of underwear, and it says only open in case of shart.
My goal is to have the actual base level of the game physically detailed and pretty, to a level that I haven't done in one of my past games.
We're back from CitizenCon where we got the chance to meet a lot of you. Greetings, Star Citizen. Here's a flash update from Beerview.
Do you know what time it is? It's time for forum
feedback.
Exactly. What is that? Oh man, what do you think? When's Rob going to update that?
When am I going to update the ship stats? I can confirm that Rob has now updated the ship stats page.
What? Nose cam! Yeah!
So we're working hard here at Cloud Imperium. Bring Gamescom to you.
What's your name on the forums?
What are my name?
Wildcard 82.
Wildcard 82.
Well, I'm Council Beckham, call sign Deviatics.
And they're here, and they're citizens. You guys have your citizen cards. Show them in your badges.
Okay, my name is Schism. My girlfriend is.
Okay.
And your tag?
My tag is Miss.
The fact that you actually see how much everyone loves what this kind of game is and are so excited by what we're doing and wants to participate and support it, and it makes you want to work twice as hard, and there's no way we're making a bad game. So thank you very much, everybody.
Well, where are we going to see you?
Wow. We've had a lot of fun doing some zany stuff, all wrapped around this really cool Star Citizen project, and we've had the creative freedom to kind of roll with it and just kind of throw some humor here and there, and we've really enjoyed it, and it seems to have resonated, and we thank you for that, and it's just an incredible ride, and hopefully we'll get more of that in the new year. We'll be able to keep on trucking, so to speak. Well, we got a big kind of miniature weekend review, but it's a lot of things happening. It's moving day. What does that mean? Well, today we are actually physically packing our stuff to get the heck out of Dodge. We have been packed tight in this little bitty basement for over a year, and we've got a really, really nice place we're moving into where people are going to be able to spread out. We're going to be able to hire more people, which we need to do, and it's just going to be an amazing experience. So we sat down, we had a look at the layout of the new office, and we all worked it out together, and I think everybody's going to be happy where they're going to be. And so now it's time to talk to Mr. Ron LaJoy. How you doing, man?
Good. Tired.
Yeah, we've been working a little bit of hours here around here lately.
Extra hours this week.
Ron's the guy who's in charge of wrestling the troops and making sure that we get all the things in the hangar patch done, and that it's stable, and that it works for the people out there. Now last week we kind of did a maintenance patch.
Yeah.
You want to tell people what that means?
So we pushed hangar patches out a couple months ago.
Right.
And everybody's kind of been full steam on dogfighting, so it's just kind of been sitting by the wayside.
Right.
A little bit of code rot, so we had to bring it back up to speed and fix a bunch of bugs and make sure it was stable.
Right,
so
right.
It's kind of just a maintenance patch to make sure everything was working as it should.
Right, and to get ready for this week's patch.
Right.
The big thing last week was client-side persistence, obviously,
Yes,
so
yes.
fans can update, change their ship around, and see the changes on their ship, and eventually that'll lead to being able to place things in the hangar the way they want to, but not yet.
Not quite.
So this week we've got a rather large patch coming up.
Yes, we do.
Which is in test, and right as we're taping this right now, not stable.
No, it's not.
But it will be by the time they're watching this.
Never ceases to happen. Every time we do a patch, something blows up.
It's crazy.
Build server was down earlier today.
I know the build server went poof, but
always
we got
something.
I know, it's crazy. That's development, right? So, but what are they going to be able to see? What are we doing this time?
So we're gonna add a couple ships.
Ooh, a couple ships.
Are we saying what ships we're
Yeah,
adding?
sure. Go ahead.
Okay,
Tell
we're
them.
gonna add the new Avenger and the Cutlass.
And the Cutlass, they're going to be in the hangar. Yep. They're going to be able to get inside of them, walk around, check it out, do all that kind of
They
stuff.
look pretty good.
They look really good. Now, they're not necessarily PBR'd yet because we still don't have that code drop from Crytek to make that all happen. What else? What else is going on in the hangar?
So we're gonna add a cute little space crab.
He's awesome, by the way, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
They did a really good job on
Space crab and now one of the things we're doing, we're adding some different fish types that you can have and put into your fish tank. We'll give you some UEC to buy some stuff. And the reason we're doing that is that we want you to kind of start changing things around in your hangar and then check out the client-side persistence for us. So there'll be a space crab,
some jellyfish,
jelly, and then I know it reminds me of like Nemo swimming with the jellies. And there'll be a suckerfish, like a cleaner fish.
Yep.
There'll be what else is going in that thing? I think
crab's got a little house.
Oh, the crab's got the grotto. That's in there. Yeah.
Runs in there and hides.
So there's a few things in there for them to see. There'll be the Avenger, the Cutlass, and then anything that you might be able to interact with.
Just a little thing. We're calling it the firing range.
The firing range.
So basically, you'll be able to plop a weapon down on it and test it out.
Be able to shoot stuff.
Yep. A few targets there in the hangar that you can blast away at. It will be limited for this initial release.
Yeah.
There's only going to be a few weapons.
Right.
But as we get effects and animation and sound online, we'll patch those in as we go.
Yeah, and we might even move that to its own room at some point. We don't
absolutely.
We don't have the room system in there yet that's going to allow us to expand the hangar out. Right now, it basically expands in one direction. Right.
Cramming everything in there right now.
Right, exactly.
Eventually, the hangar will be just a hangar.
Yeah.
And we can move everything out.
Right, we'll put room systems attached to it and stuff like that. So that is coming, and especially and that I believe the first iteration of that is going to be the asteroid hangar, which will kind of ship in the new year sometime.
Yep. Yes.
But we are going to be putting that into the room system, which will then allow PBR and other things that'll go in there. So the asteroid hangar will be the first iteration of that. So, well, that's cool, man. Thanks for that.
Absolutely.
I mean, the fans go get your hangar patch. It's out there. It's probably fairly large, so get started on downloading it. And,
absolutely.
And oh yeah, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Well, it looks like from Mike's little thing there that it's time for
Forum feedback.
So there you go, forum feedback, guys, and it's episode 50. 1 year anniversary. The question is, are we going to make it to 2? I lay odds against that ever happening.
52, I don't know.
Yeah, 50 plus 2, I don't know. We got some questions, though. You guys ready to answer? You ready to step up there and get them going?
Sure.
From Mall 218, will we see the Cutlass in a game's single ship package before all the alpha slots run out? Ooh, Cutlass
And
package.
everyone turns to look at Ben.
I guess it depends if the alpha slots run out before later today.
Yeah.
yes, there should be a Cutlass package in the store now. Check it out.
There you go. That's cool. Ooh, our first video from Jetroid.
I was wondering if we'd be able to set presets. For example, the energy loadout on our ships or the equipment in our hangar. Because it would be pretty tiresome to keep having to change every single thing at once, and would be very easy to just set it up and then change between different settings.
So what do you guys think? Will we have ship presets we can easily recall?
We've talked about a lot of different types of presets. In fact, it's like presets for different loadouts for your ships that you can store in your hangar, or presets for which weapons fire, power settings.
Yeah, I mean, if you're being chased by if you're being chased by a bandit or something, you may want to, hit a hotkey and boost up the shields in the booty.
The runaway preset.
My booty is well shielded.
You've got a shielded booty? That's okay.
Great.
We got a shielded booty. All right, from Marek, he says, how are we expected to survive in first-person combat without a proper shooting range to practice our defense with handheld weapons?
Proper shooting range.
A proper shooting range. Is he implying that the shooting range that's coming out in the hangar is improper?
Well, maybe he's implying that firing range and shooting range are different because, well, they are.
They are. I agree with that. And so what'll happen there is you guys, if you want to see a handheld weapon firing range or something of that nature, shooting gallery sort of deal, put it up in the forum topics. We're looking for, we've got a post up there about, what you want to see in the hangar, and who knows, we might just listen to that. I think, but we'll have to wait till all the first-person shooter stuff is in before we get to that.
Well, I say the galaxy is my shooting range, so you all better watch out.
Are you going to be in a giant spacesuit with your shielded booty running around shooting stuff?
How do you shoot with a hammer?
Oh, that's right. From Marcus Impaleman Polis, he says,
Last time.
The package must be on time.
Power surge detected. 1.
Cut your engines, lower your shields, and prepare to be boarded.
And now?
A simple task with simple instructions. These so-called movers have failed me again. They even failed at buying insurance. It paid out in coupons. Those sons.
The nerve of some people.
They've been under the radar for weeks. I need you to track them down and make them pay. I don't know, get creative. How about when you capture them, make them watch pony cartoons or listen to some of Legante singing.
Right, so to sum it up, breach of contract, loss of property, and insolence. Anything else I should know?
You need to act fast and be very good to find them. You've got a 2-day head start, which is more than they need. They've got friends on every planet from here to Terra. Know a dozen languages. Know every local custom. They'll blend in, disappear, and we'll never find them again.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrows.
They could be in Xi'an space for all we know right now. Good hunting.
Alright.
Kim Shadow, out.
Dear Wingman, can I pursue targets into alien space? I'm going to need a gun of some sort.
First of all, a lot of cool folks in that video that we've seen before.
Some familiar faces.
That's good. Always good to have your videos, and it's also a good question. Can they pursue targets into alien space?
Well, there's always a question of can versus should. So can, sure. Should, sometimes they might react differently. It depends. But that's a lot of that kind of draws from the fiction. So if you've been keeping up on our fiction on the website, there's a lot of discussion about the tensions between the UE and Jean, for instance. So, you might have to be a little more careful, but there will probably be ways to make arrangements.
So you can't be doggedly not worrying about where you are in space. It's going to matter.
Yeah, it's going to matter.
Your reputation, what's going on, the actual area you're in space is going to matter.
And the aliens may enforce different laws than humans.
That's true.
Could happen.
Aliens are, alien. From Sun Apollo, what's the go on the weapons range? Will it be guns we own, or do we get access to all of them? That is a good question, and something we've been wrestling with internally as well.
We have been.
So after the wrestle, what did we decide?
For now, the goal is to have a limited set of weapons available, the ones that are most ready, of course. And that limited set of weapons will be limited even further by weapons you have on ships you own or that you have purchased in the Voyager Direct store.
Yeah, and that's a good point, too, is that, while we're making these weapons, it's not just a matter of taking the weapon and, maybe we've recreated the actual gun or laser itself. We can then go, okay, it's mounted to the mount, but we need effects, particle effects for it. We need VFX. We need sounds. So it's a little more than just stuff of that nature. What were you going to say? Did you have something?
No.
Was your booty shield bothering you there?
He was adjusting his booty shield.
We can't have enough of that, Ben. From Parias, he says...
What are you waiting for? Raise the lift already! Okay, can you at least get the turret working? Hello, Wingman. Some members of the community have imported the Hangar module files into the free CryEngine editor for the purpose of making videos and exploring game assets. However, many of us are having trouble getting the ships imported with working animations using the CGA files, as attempting to do so will either freeze the editor or crash it with duplicate animation errors. As you can see, this is causing a few problems. My question is, could you provide some guidance on how we can work around these issues with the free editor to get the animations working, if it's even possible? It would be a tremendous benefit to the community, as this would improve the potential quality of fan videos dramatically, and really help us promote the game during this early phase of development. Thank you for your time and consideration. I'm Scott Manley, Flies.
Ooh, I hope he's all right there. Ouch.
I think we probably don't have to answer that question.
Yeah, I mean, he's dead now. We have more videos to
about
go.
it.
That is a good question, and we loved it last week as well, but we weren't quite sure we had a good enough answer for that, so we pushed it to this week. But this week, what do you guys think? Can we provide some guidance on how to hook up the animations in the free editor?
Well, he kind of answered it himself. I mean, that's part of it. It's like we're working on several different facets of the game at once, and a move, and staffing right now. So, we haven't been able to push that forward right now. But, at some point, that is going to become first on our priorities. And at some point, we'll start working on that and try to release more information, I'm sure. But it's just, today is not the day for that,
Right. But it is really cool.
It's a great video.
We'd love to see our fans do as much of that sort of thing as possible. And as it becomes possible for us to help out, we absolutely will.
Yeah, I mean, and we, making the tools that will allow you to do that, or releasing our editor, that's a ways out, and we've got a lot of stuff to do still. But we would love to. If it was ready, we'd do it today. But
we only have one Brian Brewer right now, but down the road when we have like 6 or 7, then
we're gonna clone Brian Brewer.
Yes.
Cloning.
You heard it here first. It's the $40 million stretch goal.
Yeah, the Brian Brewer clone. I don't know if that's possible.
Did you say we'd be brewing them?
There wouldn't be a Hangar show without a groan-worthy comment, and this time it's not from me. Oh, here's one of our favorite contributors, Disco Lando.
Good morning, Wingman. This is Lando. Disco Lando. And I have a question about the elusive executive Hangar. Now, from time to time, I'll hear one rumor or another about this mysterious 5th Hangar. There's no such thing as a rumor about Disco Lando. If it isn't true now, it will be. Now, is the executive Hangar still in the works? Was it just another name for the business hangar? Or should we just not believe everything we hear on the internet?
Top men told me that the executive hangar turns all your ships into Bengal carriers, made of bagels and souls.
The executive hangar is so extravagant. Those blarging blargbags won't even let me in the blarging door.
I heard that the executive hangar comes with an automatic form troll ejection system.
I heard the executive hangar is more powerful than the PS4. By today, the executive hangar is so advanced that it cures ingrown toenails.
Wow, another excellent video with some of the regulars on there. Good to see everybody.
Awesome.
So, Rob, do you want to clear up the executive hangar once and for all?
Mythical executive hangar. Well, you know, this is a good opportunity to talk about it. So the executive hangar...
Thank you very much. I mean,
I get it now.
Yeah, I mean, finally.
Hey, I'm glad I could help.
It's out there for all of you guys. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. The fans have wanted to know that. And now, it's time for this week's most valuable bin.
Hey everyone, welcome to MVP, Most Valuable Post. This is the part of the show where we tell you what the absolute best post at the RSI forums was the past week. This week the honor goes to Topsat for his incredible post, How Far We've Come, which traces the last year of Star Citizen with videos, quotes, graphics. It's pretty cool seeing everything we've done in the last year, and just thinking that we are only getting started. So maybe he'll get MVP next year for showing off year 2 of Star Citizen. It's been a real honor this past year doing MVP for you, and I'm actually packing up my hammer right now because we're headed off to the new digs. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and Happy New Year. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks, Ben. Love that most valuable post. And I want to again thank everybody for the wonderful year you've given us here at Cloud Imperium. Hopefully you've enjoyed a ride of Wingman's Hangar a little bit. And we've also got a few gifts. We've fallen down on a little bit of this, but we decided to put together a montage of some really, really cool stuff you guys have sent us in the last couple weeks. Take a look at this. Well, guess what? We got another really cool gift, and I know just where it needs to go. It's from GoTo and the guys at Monk. Wouldn't be something if I didn't screw it up, would it? Check it out. From GoTo again to the cigar smokers. It looks like he included something for the Wingman this time. Hey. Mine. Looks like Nash has sent us up some playing cards. Rob, you want to show them what you got over there?
Absolutely. First, look at the excellent Star Citizen back.
Star Citizen back, yeah.
Look at this. I could be on the shopping network right now. Oh, look at the Joker. That's our Marine. Very cool. Very cool.
Mine have a Squadron 42 back, and it looks like we got Chris. Oh! Ooh, gotta love that! Whoa! Yeah! Well, this one is from Pat Williams, so let's just get in there, Rob. And it looks like it's a box. Thanks, Pat.
A box. Containing a box.
Ooh! Oh, you know what these are? Bourbon glasses. All right, as we continue, we've got a nice package from Premium Shank, Renegade Shank, or Jonathan. Shirt designed by Benjamin the Rogue, concept by Shank. Artwork by A Hunter Lives Among the Stars Supremacy. So what do we got? Oh, we got Pitchfork shirts.
Look at this.
Ooh, how big is it? Is this mine?
This is for Eric.
It's got my name on it. So
and it is size, holy crap. I didn't even know they made that size.
What size is it?
Is that like 19X? No, 3XL.
3XL. Really? It looks like we have shirts for everybody here too. We got Michael, you have a shirt coming up. Ben's got a shirt. There's some fruit roll-ups, not low carb, but we're gonna pass these out. There they go.
Those went fast.
Oh, we got something for Ben right in here. If I remember correctly, you like to use old computer components to put together computers. I hope this is something you can use. It's been in a box for some years. I bought it when I was finally able to track down a 5 1/4 floppy of Wing Commander. Here you are, man. 5 1/4.
Thank you very much. That's awesome. It's going to have a place of honor in my retro PC setup.
Also, we got some fantastic cookies from Milka and Michael Helmore. Thank you very much. Those cookies didn't last very long. They're obviously gone. And we got this bourbon barrel, which is really cool. We gotta create it, put bourbon in there, and we gotta actually use it as a deal. But for some reason, whoever sent this didn't send a card. So thank you. We appreciate it. Thanks. To our friends at CIG Austin from the Hangar team, thank you for a great gathering in Cologne. Are you kidding? That is awesome. Let's check. Oh, they got shirts from Cologne. We'll have to wear these on the show.
No one flies alone.
This is really, really cool.
Except Eric. Eric flies alone.
And a Nerf shirt.
That's awesome.
Or not Nerf shirt, and a Nerf ship. Thank you guys very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, I mean, it's incredible. We're honored. We don't know what to say. That's just wonderful. Thank you very much. It almost feels like Christmas every single day of the year here at Cloud Imperium. Would you agree, Mike? It's crazy.
Absolutely. It's been an amazing ride.
And it's only going to get better. We hope to be here for many, many years, and hopefully we'll lose a few pounds. 220. Just saying. But I mean, after the new year, maybe Wingman's weight will be back on the segment. 220. Something in my throat there. Probably an extra couple pounds. I want to thank subscribers and pledgers for what they've done over the last year. Subscribers in particular, you've allowed us to create these really cool shows and things like 10 for the Chairman and things of that nature that we totally enjoy doing and letting us get inside stuff on what we're up to. Thank you very much. And pledgers, thank you. Without you, there is no us. This is all an amazing ride. Thanks to everyone out there that's watching the show. Coming up, more on the live stream. I know you guys are all waiting to see the dogfighting. It's going to be really fun, really cool. Oh, I forgot one really. It's going to be really, really fun, really, really cool. So make sure you get in on that. Keep on the channel. Check what's going on. We're going to have some really fun stuff. Really, really fun stuff. And then also, if you have any questions on the hangar or what's going on, we're going to be taking those here in a little bit on Skype calls, I believe. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be off on the holidays. All next week we're closed, and we don't show back up at work until January 2nd. Unfortunately, a few of us are going to have to work through the holidays as we move our office, but that's okay because getting out of the basement is well worth it. Trust me. Thanks again to all of you. Next, submit your questions to the next Wingman's Hangar. It will be in the new office where it's going to be shot, in the new space, the new thing, wherever we're going to be. You'll get a submit. Remember, any question you submit, though, is going to be for the new year. We won't be doing a show for Wingman's Hangar until January. So make sure we'll still put it up in the forums. We'll still get your questions. Gather them up. It'll give you time to put videos together. 2 weeks to put videos together. We're counting on you. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can find out the latest and greatest, everything that happens at Cloud Imperium. You'll get a little alert. You'll find out the videos that are posted. We'll post 10 for the Chairman, maybe a hazy thought or something. Who knows what breaks up on the channel coming forward. Make sure you get your stuff up there. Submit your questions again in the RSI forum. Michael put a little thing right here for us to put up there. And again, they'll be in the new year. And today there will be no Wingman's Hangover. Well, not one that you're going to see anyway. There'll be no Wingman's Hangover as we're going to continue to live stream from Los Angeles and Santa Monica. So we'll bring that back in the new year too. So again, but we might stream later today because we have a Christmas party going on tonight. It's going to be fun. It's our Christmas party. All the office is going to be there. We're going to be hanging out at a local venue. That would probably be a proper Wingman's Hangover, but we'll see how that goes. So again, thank you very much. I feel honored. It's amazing. If you want your stuff featured on Wingman's Hangar, send it in. We just might use it. We've got music from Matthew Fossa. I'm getting all choked up here. We got the logo from Pleasure. You guys are the reason we're here, and without you, there is no show, there is no us, and I just can't thank you enough. So thank you very much from the bottom of my heart. See you in the new year. In the verse.
Well, congratulations on a 50th episode. That's amazing. When we started it, we thought, okay, we'll just do a little bit of programming and give some people some answers, and it's grown into its whole thing. So that's a pretty amazing achievement. Congratulations, Eric and Michael, for doing such a great job over the last 50 episodes. And we should talk about the Hangar. So we have a new patch out today. So Eric, you guys want to talk about what's been released on the Hangar patch today?
Sure. If you haven't yet done it, the Hangar went live right as soon as we pushed the red button on the live stream here. We've got the Cutlass is in there now. The new Avenger's in there. You can get in there, walk around, check things out. The firing range is in there, so you can shoot the weapons that you purchased and have on your ships. Test some things out there, and then we've got a few various and sundry items that will help us test client-side persistence by upgrading your fish tank. And for those of you who were not here before we had hit the 20 million goal and we gave everybody a fish tank, you can now add a fish tank to your own hangar. So we hear you. We know you want it. It's there. So that's kind of what's going on. So let's introduce who we have here today. We have Tom. Why don't you tell me who you are?
Hey, I'm Tom Davies. I'm a gameplay programmer here at Foundry.
Okay.
Ron LaJoy, producer here in Austin. Chris Lydia, Chief Visual Officer.
Oh, Michael Morley, producer of the Wingman Hangar Show.
Rob Irving, design.
Jeff Cabot, artist.
Can they see you, Sean?
No. Yeah, there's his head. Sean Murphy, our outsource manager.
Cool. Yeah. So we and just to be fair, we've been struck by the flu bug here in Austin this week, and a lot of people are missing. So hopefully they're healthy for it.
That's why I'm sitting over here.
That's why you're over there. All right. Well, it's one of the things about it. We are getting a new space. It's one of the things that's we are stuck in here. So one person gets it, we all get them. So So Ben, you got some questions for us?
Absolutely. For everyone wondering, I ran back to Austin really quickly so I could be in Wingman's hangar, and then back to Pennsylvania. All right. From Lieutenant Enerkio, he just wants to ask how the PBR update is coming.
Well, the PBR is, that's one of those things that's going to be a big update for us, and it's going to take a lot of work. We are in the process of testing the drop from Crytek, and once the engine is solid with that, we will then go in the process of updating PBR for the hangar and all the ships and everything else. So I think that's a little bit of ways away, but it will be coming, and it's the early results are spectacular. It looks really good.
Yeah, we saw the Avenger video during the last live stream. It's really
to be fair, that wasn't all PBR either. There were still some parts in there that were not PBR'd, so it'll get even better than that.
You guys are going to have to update us on that.
Mm-hmm.
We need a new video. All right, Scran Spork would like to know when we'll be able to have other people come visit our hangars. Is that in the plan?
Ron, you want to take that one?
Yeah, absolutely. It's something that's in progress currently. As far as the release date, I will not put any timeline on it. But definitely coming up soon.
And that's one of those things we're working currently on with our partners in Montreal.
Yes.
Doing the room system for the hangars. We kind of hit on this in the show itself, that right now the hangar kind of only expands in one direction. We want it to expand in multiple directions, and vertically and horizontally, both always. And so when that's in place, then we'll have a lot more on that. So yeah, soon.
Yeah.
Angry Peas would like to know when we are going to get Buggy stunt rings.
He wants to light him on fire.
He wants the fiery rings. We've seen videos.
Sorry. All right. Go ahead, Rob. Why don't you take that?
So the honest answer is that there's lighting that's involved with the fire on the rings, so we have to evaluate the effect on the game of putting the fire on the rings. So there'll have to be some optimization before we can light them on fire for you, or a separate room, which when we get the rings.
Right, exactly. Well, a lot of that. You could probably expect the firing range now where it sits is not going to be in your hangar, because you don't want people running around shooting their own ships, right? So, but right now we don't have a separate range. Right. So it'll eventually be there. So yeah. Thanks, Angry Peach, for all your video contributions too.
He's a cool guy. Have you seen his cartoon versions of us?
Yeah, apparently he's got some new stuff out that is pretty amazing.
Yeah, he's got you now. He's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Great.
Look at that one.
Waltar would like to know about the holotable. Is it just a prototype, or is it finished? He's saying it's hard to have more than 10 ships, wondering where in the process its development is.
Yeah, that's first pass. I mean, that's one of the beauty things of being part of this whole process of following along with Star Citizen and what Chris has set up here, is that you really are getting early looks at alpha code, and we want your feedback on that, and we've been following the feedback on what people like and what they dislike on the holotable. So that is in no way a finished product. And so if you have some features or things you like or don't like and how it works, post them in the forums, put it in there, and we'll obviously read it. And so first pass, it'll get better or different as we go.
Well, the other thing I'll say is that having
not working well if you've got 10 or more ships is a high-class problem to have. That's like...
Yeah, that's true. It's a first world problem.
That's like complaining that you can't fit all your sports cars in your 3-car garage.
I don't know. I think we should be nice to the people who have 10 or more ships.
We don't want to sacrifice the coolness of it, the imagery of it. We just want to make the interface more usable.
Yeah, right.
All right. Third, would like to know if the Hangar team has thought more about how the really big ships are going to land. Where are we going to put the Idders and the Starfarer? Any other big ships?
Chris?
Well, no. I mean, we just, we probably won't be able to land the very big ships in a hangar. They'll have to either, there'll be some large sort of landing pad in a big spaceport, and you won't be able to land that big ship in smaller areas, or in some of the very bigger ones, you'll have to be in orbit. So it's just like the real world. If you've got a big ass ship or a big ass plane, you can't dock it at any port, and you can't fly it into any airport. So it's not likely you're going to have a hangar that will fit an Idris Corvette.
There you go.
And quasi-related note, Andy would like to know how the asteroid hangar is coming.
That's related to the room system that we're creating. So that is actually the first room we're creating with the room system. So it's in progress.
It's looking beautiful.
It is. It looks really
Looks
good.
great.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
It does.
It's going to be the best of all of them at the moment.
There's no doubt. It's going to take. You will absolutely benefit from all the.
So I'm sure we'll go back and upgrade the other ones just like we upgraded the Hornet.
Yeah. If Chris says he's sure, you can bet your butt. That's exactly what we'll be doing.
All right. Chaz would like to know if future iterations of the Hangar module will have more graphics effects settings that they can customize, resolutions, rendering stuff.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. Yeah. That's one thing that we haven't really done a pass on is this things in the game.
Yeah, optimization and stuff.
It's on the list. It's a very long list. Someday we'll get to it.
Yeah, I mean it's coming. I mean it's one of those things that optimization generally takes place later, but we'll probably make passes along with that along the way.
Yeah,
so.
I think the question is also more about like the number of dials you can adjust.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
So we just have a very basic settings now, but you can actually adjust a lot more than you can in the basic interface. It's really an interface issue. So there are actually people out there that know CryEngine quite well that actually change all the things in the config files already on our builds. So and that's what we do internally.
Just a matter of programmer time at this point.
Yep. Yeah, it's by having the interface. So it just won't be the first thing. It'll be one of the later things to get done.
Right.
Well, here's one I know you can answer. Scarecrow would like to know how the Cutlass is coming.
Well, if Scarecrow would download today's patch, he could answer that question himself. You get in there and play around with it, and it looks really good. We just got it in. Jeff, you were working on the landing gear, I think, putting that together. So, and we put it in. I think we got it in last night about 10 o'clock.
Roughly thereabouts.
Yeah.
Came in nice and hot.
Came in hot.
Super hot.
It's a Navy pilot.
That interior is beautiful. Hope you like it.
Yeah, I think we have a Cutlass package. I think now that we've put on sale, let you upgrade, and
that's a good point.
We may have done the same on the Avenger. I can't remember, but basically, yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's an awesome ship.
Yep, that's right. There's a Cutlass package and an Avenger package now.
Sweet.
All right. Wondering what's the next big project for the hangar? Is that the room system or?
Yeah, the room system and the asteroid hangar will be the next really big thing for us, and then PBR will be along the way in there too, and so there's a lot to do. There's always a lot to do here. So
never bored.
Nope. And then we'll fight along the way too. We'll have some fun, but we don't want to tell you what we're doing there.
Wardu FL would like to know if we'll be recording new motions for climbing the hangar, or not climbing the hangar, climbing the ladder. More realistic ladder climbing.
Yes, I mean, the entire, all the character movement will be tweaked and polished along the way.
Right.
It's pretty rough in spots right now, so that's something that we will get to. It's polished.
Yeah, it's polished. We've got the mocap system, which the community generously provided for us, And we're setting that up, and when we get to the new office, we're gonna have a small area for mocap, so we'll be able to be adjusting those animations a little quicker than we have, because a lot of it's hand keyed at this point, right? Hand keyed, and then it's hooked up in the engine by a couple of the guys here, so, yeah.
Yeah, the latter one is.
And we need more animators. So if you're a really good animator, and you wanna work Cloud and Druid in Santa Monica, or Austin, or Manchester, let us know, we can use you.
Absolutely. All right, Bloodnose would like to know if the number of hangars on one planet is unlimited, or if planets can fill up.
Yeah, I don't, can they fill up? I mean, because of the instance,
It is instance, so I mean, in theory, the number is unlimited. I think in practice, we'll find that we'll want to do that at some point. But I mean, that's
So I'd say, so like, from my perspective, I think there would be a combination of sort of instanced hangars that you don't really have a limit on, and then there'll be some special ones, the bigger ones that would be more limited. So, you know, just like normal real estate, there'll probably be some hangars that will have a great position or a great view, and those will be limited, but there'll be a lot of supply of the maybe not so great ones in terms of view and stuff. So I think it'll be a combination of the two. There's certainly going to be real estate that you'll be able to buy or work towards in the game that will you know, be a status symbol, so to speak.
Yeah, and you brought up a really good point too. That's one of the things people have asked for the most is windows, and that's also on the list.
That guy would like to know if the plan for PBR is to do a ship by ship, or if it's all going to happen at once.
Full sail. Kaboom!
Get more detail.
Yeah, so once we actually have PBR, we will it'll be all hands on deck. We're going to do a full pass on all the hangars and all the ships, and we'll patch at that point with everything done. Hopefully. It's going to be, I mean, it's going to be a big thing. It'll be literally everybody working on it.
Yeah, we'll adjust the lighting and take advantage of that. It's gonna vastly change the way it looks.
It's going to be a huge difference.
Yeah,
Huge
difference.
As I scroll through these questions, I just see when's the Cutlass coming over and over. So we probably have a lot of happy pirates this morning.
Awesome.
Yay. All right,
Merry Christmas to them.
Azriel Damonov asks, when you guys start working on assets after they've been delivered by an outsourced studio, what do you need to do to make them ready for the game, ready for the Hangar module?
CEO, why don't you do this?
Well, we just have to go through and check that they're sort of following all the specs that we sort of like put into place, and make sure that nothing breaks as it goes into the game. And so there's a little bit of back and forth. We're trying to develop sort of like a Bible that we can always send to any vendor, so that things are followed, you know, very closely, and the process becomes a little bit smoother.
And then we have to animate them.
Jump the animations, write them.
There's a lot of stuff to do, but
it
depends on which. It also depends on which outsourcer we use. Some are a little more full service than others.
Right, so like different vendors are doing different things.
Right.
So I mean, even like the freelance guys, they'll be able to like light the interiors or exteriors a little bit, and we'll sort of look at that on our end and make adjustments. So.
Cool.
Definite asks, are there any plans for letting us rebind controls or making, this is the graphics question again, so plans to rebind controls?
Well, you mean, I don't think it's a graphics question. Rebind controls means.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I mean, he also asked the graphics question. So
okay, yeah. So, yes, definitely. There will be plans to do all that. That's all part of the sort of UI that has to go in, and we're not doing the UI stuff just yet because that's a later stage thing. But you'll be able to set your own key bindings, you know, what controllers you're going to use, and all the rest of stuff. So basically, anything you would see in a top level AAA game, you're going to have here, and probably more so because we'll have more customization.
The first quadruple A game.
Yeah. No, exactly. All right. Well, should we take one more question on the Hangar, and then we'll get to probably what quite a few people have been wanting to see.
You should have seen the chat roll. Dogfighting. So yeah, let's get us out of here so everybody can see what they want to see.
All right, well, Big Damn Heroes would like to know, now that we have client-side persistence, will there be any way to reset the location of things in your Hangar back to default? Like if, say, you managed to get your buggy stuck somewhere, asking for a friend.
Yeah, you know, we are absolutely going to be doing that. There's going to be a UI in place to allow people to customize their hangars right now. We don't have that functionality in there right now where people play stuff around, but that's going to be UI, and it's definitely coming. We want people to customize and make it their own. So yeah.
Putting everything back is just as simple as moving it, right?
Yeah, right. So yes, that's
I want to know where he got that buggy stuck.
well, Chris got it stuck. Remember, it's not hard to get stuck. All right, we're on.
It is. Okay, well, hey, thanks, guys. So good work on the Hangar update. Congratulations on 50 Wingman's Hangar episodes as well. And it's going to be the Austin office's Christmas party tonight. So have a good time.
Thanks.
Have a few drinks. Merry Christmas. All right. So, I know most of you tuned in to see an update on dogfighting, which was something that I know quite a few people were expecting before the end of this year. Really appreciate everyone's patience and support and supporting our decision to delay it so we can add the proper back-end functionality and a lot more polish and features. I kind of like things to look really good. So. Rather than talk too much, I'm going to run a video right now, and we're actually going to transition upstairs, and we will set up, and you'll actually see us play multiplayer, all the devs fighting each other, and the only thing I'll say is you should just remember that when I show you up there, it is a work in progress, and there is a lot of stuff that we actually have disabled for our dogfight, like the HUD and the UI is actually really most of it's turned off now because we're doing sort of a revamp on it, and we've got a whole bunch of really cool 3D Iron Man shader effects going that you won't see in this. But it's already pretty damn cool. So if you've seen the Hornet dogfighting commercial and thought that was pre-rendered, it's kind of pretty much what the dogfight actually looks like. So let's run this video, give you a little bit of a teaser, and I will catch you upstairs on the Santa Monica dev floor. All right, see you in a bit.
My name is Paul, and I'm working here at Star Citizen as a lead engine or lead game programmer, especially working on Dogfight at the moment. And the last couple of months we pretty much crunched to get Dogfight in a good state to show it to you guys. One thing we worked the last week or the last weeks, getting all the items and all the subsystems together. They're all connected like in real world, so you have a radar item which sends radar information, which is then processed by an identification device, and this is sent to the actual display in your HUD, so player in the end will be able to totally customize their ships if they want. And this is what I'm working at the moment to bring all those systems together. We have like an energy flow system where we can detach and attach items like you would put a plug into your jack in the wall.
So I'm Dan Tracy. I'm the senior technical designer here at Cloud Imperium Games, working here in LA. So I'm right now for dogfighting. I'm actually working on quite a bit of stuff with the Hornet destruction, as well as a lot of the destructibilities for like the asteroids, setting up the levels. Been working with a bunch of other people on like the particle effects, setting up the vehicle setup. Basically, I've touched a lot of the parts in the animation. You name it, I've done it. So I'm just going to be showing off a little bit here of like the Hornet destruction, of what we currently have set up. So on my weapon mount here that I got, I'm actually going to be shooting at the wing. We got some sparks from the hit impacts, and you can see here where I'm actually blowing up parts of the wing. We got little jibs flying off from the stresses that are going to be hitting the ship. We're going to be changing this around a little bit, so it's actually going to be localized to where you're actually hitting on the ship. So these different panels are actually going to be blowing off, and when you're actually shooting at the wings here, you'll blow off like parts of the ship. You'll lose your weapons here. You can see that one flying away here. And then you can actually completely like disassemble the actual vehicle entirely. And we're going to be doing this for all these different parts actually.
Chris Smith, I'm the lead ship modeler here at Cloud Imperium Games. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the destruction pieces and how we made them. What I came up with was a sort of kit bash design that I used all over the place on the ship to make it quick and efficient and easy to make. So kit bashing is like when you, from real life modeling, you take existing pieces from other models and put them together to make a new piece, to make a new model. This is the tail wing here specifically. You know, we're kind of breaking them up by sections. These are all the different damage states. What we're doing is the first damage state will be like real low, you know, just panels flying off. And then the next stage, you know, a little bit bigger piece will fall off, and so on, you know, until basically the whole thing just comes off and it's just a burning wreck.
So what we had before was more of a style guide for how we were going to have the HUD look, but we didn't really have a functional design of what was going to be on there and where. So what we did in this meeting was mostly hammer out what we're actually going to show and when and on which display. And so that informs what I'm doing and what sort of inputs I need to program for the HUD. So now that we actually have a early version of the dogfighting module working and everyone can actually fly the ships, I'm starting to get actual feedback on what's useful and what's not, what's in the wrong place, what's unintuitive, what's intuitive.
Hi, I'm Alan Precourt. I'm the Senior Lighting and Cinematic Artist here at Cloud Imperium Games. I've been working for the past couple weeks on the dogfighting module, specifically lighting the Hornet. What I do is I often will sit right where the pilot sits, where the player is going to sit. And I'll keep looking around going, okay, I like that, I don't like that, and I keep moving the camera back and forth to try to see where the light is falling, what sort of bad effects I'm getting that aren't really desirable, and then I'll just keep changing it back and forth. So what it is a lot of placing a light, taking a look at the environment, going back, thinking about it some more, going back to the light, moving it a little bit more. So that's a really, really rough idea of how that looks for the cockpit. And after about 3-4 days of work, it looks like this.
Hi, my name is Forrest, technical artist at Cloud Imperium Games. Mostly been concentrating on special effects. So explosions, muzzle flashes, when all the damage states switch, having sparks and fire and stuff happening when things are spinning around, flying around, trails. Currently, we just had a new tool made that allows us to do volume particles, and that means instead of our explosions just being kind of flat images, we now have volumes that can be rendered and created, so it has much more of kind of this fireball type effect when the explosion happens, along with the debris that kind of shoots out, and also the smoke. And then also in the dogfighting level, we have like an asteroid field and a lot of space dust that surrounds and is inside the asteroid field. And for that, we actually use volume particles, which is also a 3D particle that's very different and new. And that allows us to get these nice, dense looking areas actually through particles. So probably my favorite thing that is being worked on right now is the shields. So we now have the ability to have a very flexible tool to create a lot of different looking shields and have a lot of control on how the shields look. So he's been spending a lot of time adjusting perimeters. You know, maybe there's a hot spot, then it kind of starts breaking up, then it maybe comes to like this kind of energy, then it does some noise, and just dialing down all the settings depending on your shield damage from like 0 to 100, like how charged it is, how not charged it is, and just kind of creating this kind of very procedural looking effect based on what's happening around you and how you're getting hit and everything. Cool. So the most challenging thing in regards to the dogfighting level is to really balance performance with gameplay, because we want lots of asteroids in there, we want lots of exploding asteroids, but it also has to run on the network, and it has to be fun. And so we're really trying to balance, get the highest fidelity graphics we can get with the highest fidelity gameplay that we can get, and that's kind of the balancing act that seems to be the most challenged, but the most fun as well. So.
Hello everyone. Okay, so we're up here in the Santa Monica office. You've got most of the dev team that are here. We have some people that have actually come out from Austin to also work on it. So you'll know Forrest, who was Austin, our senior technical artist, and Pete McKay, one of our designers. Can you kill that, by the way, so I don't? All right, there you go. And then we've got most of the rest of the team here, so we'll start on this side. We have David Preska, artist extraordinaire, Mark Abent, gameplay programmer, Paul Rendell, lead programmer. Chris Smith, lead vehicle artist, and also from Austin. Mark Day, head of Void Alpha, standing in the middle of the shot.
Sorry.
Pete, we mentioned. Brandon, I get you. I sort of walked past you. Brandon Evans is our UI programmer, HUD. You saw on the things. We have the famous Chelsea here. We have Alan, who's our senior lighting artist. We have Billy, who is a backer and a fan. Larry, our customer service and QA here. We have 2 more fans. I'll meet you.
Adam.
Adam, very nice to meet you.
Adam.
Adam? Adam and Adam, very nice to meet you. And if we turn the camera around, or Chad can poke up, there's Chad, Sam Zhao. And we spin around. Can you spin the camera around this way? We spin the camera around here. This is my office. This is Travis, who is our producer here. This is Oka, who's our graphics programmer, who's done some amazing shaders, but we're not showing you those just yet. That will be in the new year. And over this way, if we come back this way, this is John Pritchett here, who is joining us. He's doing our physics and flight model stuff. So we've got some really great stuff there that, again, you'll see in the new year. And you all know Dave Haddock, and the famous Sandy is behind my 4K monitors there. All right, let's turn around. So we have multiplayer dogfighting. We've been playing it for the last week up here. It's actually, even though it's very early, we're still modeling a bunch of stuff on the fight model, trying a bunch of different stuff. It's actually fun, and it looks great. So I think, if we're running the feed, let's try playing it, and you guys watch. It's all going to be in live, so if it crashes, well, that's the reason why we're not giving you the dogfight just yet. And we got a lot of other things, like the G-force modeling and all the rest isn't in there yet, and that's going to make it even more immersive and intensive. But I'm already thinking it's pretty cool. We've been having a lot of fun playing it. So let's shoot people. All right, I want to see some bits blowing off, since I spent all the time working on that.
Let's start with some asteroid destruction. There's someone coming.
Who's coming?
You already died.
Missing a wing. What else are you missing?
Bam! Yes.
Who got blown up? Oh!
You already blew up.
Yeah. Let's try this one.
There's my stuff floating.
Come on.
On the respawn.
Paul got killed. He's back in. He's respawned. Well, that was nice.
Oh.
Oh! So we've only got 3 feeds. We don't have 4. Who are we
Don't kill
missing?
spawn.
I think he switched it because it wasn't working on the
No,
feed.
they switched it. I didn't
They switched it.
switch
Doesn't that way? Hang on that side. Yeah, but they're only seeing that one. It's like this.
There he goes. There he goes. There's too much debris going on, definitely.
Yeah, this is awesome. Press this one's awesome. Why are we not seeing this right now? Okay, there we go.
Oh!
Dang it!
Oh! I think I killed. I just blew off your wing. It just passed by me. Just a random wing just. Whoa!
That's a nice one, Paul. Good kill.
I think that was a double kill. It was totally. Hey man! Did we just crashed into each other? Nice!
That's the smoke. All right, yeah, look at that.
Oh fuck!
Poor Forrest.
That was nice, man.
All right, couple more kills, and I think we should take some questions from the
Yeah,
from
the
the
server
fans.
already starts getting wonky.
Yeah, so that's the reason why we're not giving it to you all yet, because we've got a very preliminary version of the multiplayer backend, and it's got a lot of finessing to be done. But anyway, it's pretty good.
I want one more kill.
One more kill. All right, one more kill for Paul.
But I can't lock him.
Oh, you almost got. Oh, look at that.
No,
Yeah, you can't lock him. What's happening? He's a target. He's sitting target.
Get him.
Get oh! Did you get him? I think you got him. All right, that was awesome.
Without the fucking.
Oh,
I lost my wing. I lost
You
my
lost
wing.
your wing. I think you hit something.
Let's destroy some asteroids. Yeah, probably. I lost my other wing.
All right. Well, that's good. So let's do some questions. Where do we want to read the questions? Where's Mark? Travis?
I'm back.
Okay, let's do some questions.
All right, questions from the
You
chat.
get some questions. We can answer. The group can answer the questions. Meanwhile, Paul's still trying to fly and show off. See, look at that, it's beautiful. In the cockpit. Actually, you've lost your glass, haven't you?
I just tried to get some nice
Shots. Are you on fraps
Nice.
right now, or?
It'll
Okay,
take
cool.
a second for the chat roll to catch up to us and realize we're asking questions.
These went on sale today, so if you want your hoodie, it is on sale today. And I guess we have the Cutlass and the Drake package, the Cutlass and the Avenger package, and some gift cards for Christmas if you want to do anything. All right.
Dogfighting.
I don't want Pete. What were we loading out with on him? Come in, Pete. What were we loading out on him? There's like.
There are 2 laser repeaters.
Right.
There's 2 laser repeaters, 2 laser cannons,
and 2 Gatlings.
2 Gatlings and 2 neutron guns.
So that's a pretty heavy-duty loadout.
It's a bruiser for sure.
Next question. The ships that will be in the dogfighting module will basically depend on when we're releasing it. So the release is more tied to the back-end server. We want to make sure it's going to be stable. We can spin up instances, and we can also spin up in multiple locations, continents. As you could see, the amount of detail on all the ships is huge. So not only so what you have in the hangar is only a subset of what we actually build to fly in the game. So we have to model all these damage and debris states. I think most of the most ships have 5 or 6 or 7 major subsections, which all have multiple parts that can break and multiple debris parts. So that all takes time. So we have that in process, and we're working on that. I mean, essentially, I think there'll be a good chance for the Aurora, hopefully the 300i, but we'll see when we're going to come out in the dogfight. But we'll just be adding more ships as we go along as they run, because this is pre-alpha, right? So this is not content complete. So once we have them ready, just like in the hangar, once we have the ships ready, you'll be able to use them in the dogfight. Next question.
They're having a hard time. People seemed like they were dying. There's a lot of concern about it.
Yeah, no, of course. I mean, this is we actually were we actually had a version of it we're running that it took forever to kill someone, and so we then gimped the shields and upped the power on a bunch of the weapons, and so now you die much quicker. But it makes for nice explosions quickly when we're doing a demo. You don't really want to be sitting a 5 or 10 minute turning battle in the situation we were just showing it. But no, we're going to do a lot of balancing. So I wouldn't worry about that right now. The power management and energy management and all that is all in the systems. We don't have the control interface properly in for using it. So all that's going to make a big difference to the actual the dogfighting. There's going to be a lot more strategy in the dogfighting than you can see here. So there's the different kind of maneuvers we have. We're pretty, we don't show it multiplayer because we're still working on our prediction and some of our sort of server multiplayer issues, but we already have G-force modeling and a much sweeter flight model working that isn't running in multiplayer, that has a lot more sort of finesse in terms of how you fly and dealing with the various G-forces, and then add on the weapons management, the energy management, and all the rest of stuff. There'll be a huge amount of stuff to do in the dogfight. Just even managing your radar signature and stuff. So it's going to be pretty cool, and we got some really cool HUD and UI stuff that will do that. But again, that's all in progress, which we'll be showing over the next few months.
So another question that came from fans is joystick and peripheral support. What do we support now, and what do we plan for on release?
Well,
yeah, you can pan around. We got game pads going.
Well, yeah, I guess you're not seeing it. We have you can show over there, so we can. So basically, we've been playing this with game pads, joystick, mouse, HOTAS setups. There's I don't know, whatever we got over there. So generally right now it supports pretty much most of the input peripherals, and we'll definitely have Oculus Rift and everything else. We have a preliminary Oculus Rift support in there right now, but it still is a little laggy. and we need a few things for Crytek and CryEngine to fix for it to work perfectly in the setup we have. But yeah, no, most of that stuff's all in. Okay, next one.
Somebody asked, will third person get nerfed?
Will third person get nerfed?
People were concerned that they're able to do too much in third person.
Well, you can't. You're not going to have the HUD in third person, so you definitely will be able to have a chase plane view. But there won't be any HUD, so it's pretty hard to shoot someone when they're flying fast without the help of targeting computer and things like ITTS. So I think it's generally nerfed. It's going to be like a Wing Commander or a Freelancer was. So
this is kind of a two-part question.
Actually, but no HUD in third person, so not really totally like Freelancer.
So one two-part question a lot of people are asking about are what things do you plan to have be destructible in the initial dogfighting module, both in the environment and also on the ship? Speak a little bit about the destruction on the ship.
Well, I guess we didn't demo it. I can probably do it on. Paul, can we run the? Is your computer got a feed that we can put into the live stream? I don't know. We should find out.
I don't know.
I can show you the destruction, but the destruction.
You hook that up, Paul?
The destruction for the ships is completely sort of procedural. There's a huge amount of detail, so all the different components will blow up, all the different attached items will blow up, and they have multiple different states. So I can actually show you because that's kind of hooked in.
Paul,
in the dogfighting module, it's. Yeah, but is that got a feed to the live stream?
Over the shoulder.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's go here. I'll just show the procedural destruction. All right.
It's good.
Okay, I'll do a little bit of talking while we load it up.
Yeah, so why is the Gatling gun turret gone from the military Hornet version?
The Gatling gun turret. You mean on the ball turret?
Yeah.
There was never meant to be a Gatling gun on the ball turret. That was not. That was a data accident that snuck in on one of the releases. So it was never spec'd to be that. And you also don't know what actually starts with the military Hornet.
Actually, this is a good question about fidelity because that's one of the things we're pushing really high. Somebody's asking about what registers the hit detection and hitboxes on the ships in the multiplayer dogfighting.
Well, no, it was in the video. I mean, it's not.
It's
fully every single part and then every single item in is registered. And so what happens is, like, basically your equipment, like your computer, your systems, all your internal systems, like your life support and all that, actually have physical locations and physical like physics proxies and also like physical models that you'll see like when you spin and select them. And essentially we model everything. So the shield itself has a certain level of pierceability, and then a projectile can go through the shield, and then you hit the hull, and then you've got to go through armor, and then when you've gone through the armor you start passing through the inside, and if the projectile traces through and hits one of the systems, it will do damage to it. So it's a level of fidelity that I've never done in any one of my games, and I don't think anyone else has really done that level of fidelity to simulation. But like, you should know, like, if you're a really good pilot and you know that this particular ship, that's where the life support is, maybe that's, and you're a good enough shot that you could maybe try to go for a quick kill doing that. How are we doing? You got the Hornet destruction level up? Okay, cool. So here we go. I'm quite proud of this since I spent a lot of time doing some programming for it.
All night?
Not this bit. So let's just jump into it. This is this is one of our little test beds. Are we on this feed? Someone here? Are we watching
we're
this?
on. We're on.
Okay. So this is one of our test beds. What's happening?
No, I had like yesterday I did a small test.
Oh, okay. All right, there you go. Okay. All right. Now we're in. So if you can take a look, we can shoot the wing here, and you'll start to see. Bring it back in. We'll break off, and then chunks break off. Bring it up. A bit more. Don't run out of bullets, Paul. Down, you're going to run out of bullets.
I have infinitive ammo.
You do? Okay. Break that one. Break the end off. Bring the whole wing off. There you go. Break the rear tail off here. Yeah, take the tail. And again, keep shooting. It'll go. There you go. Now, let's blow the cockpit up.
Oh, I think if you blow the cockpit off, the whole horn goes.
There you go.
Oh.
So, I don't know if that answers about whether we do a lot of fidelity in our damage modeling, but I certainly hope it does.
Now it's just OMFG, wow, wow, wow. That's truly epic. And infinite German ammo.
Yeah. So anyway, that is definitely an example of the level of fidelity that we're trying to go for on everything, which is why things sometimes take a little longer. But I think it's going to be awesome because when you're in a dogfight, especially if you're going in a 5-minute dogfight against someone, when you can actually sort of see how you're doing, you're blowing off a little bit of a wingtip or a tail, and that's going to affect the mass, or you're going to really feel your progress in the dogfight. So it's not the sort of old school bam, 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 blow up. I mean, you have a level of fidelity you're not going to have. And you're going to have the same inside the cockpit and everything else, which obviously was something we did a long time ago with Wing Commander.
Want to show some shield?
What's that? Shields. Oh, shields? Yeah, I think we were showing that in our video, by the way. But we can show some shields again. We're showing the shields? Awesome. There we go. And the shield stuff isn't finished yet, so we still got a lot of stuff to do on the shields. Like, it's going to take on the, like when you're using an energy bolt, it's going to take on the color of the energy bolt, and there's a whole bunch of other stuff that's going to happen. The actual shield mesh is going to be tighter wrapped to the actual ship itself, but all procedural, where it hits, where it runs around. So we spent a lot of time on this as a sort of trying to model sort of film level sort of visual effects. I guess you blew off the, still the shield's going.
The shield was down on this side.
That side, yeah. So the shield was down, but not on that side, right? So
yeah. So we have different shield levels, and also if the shield is totally up, you have like a little effect, and then if the shield goes down, the effect starts to grow.
Right.
So you actually see, okay, my shield is nearly down.
Cool. Yeah, you can see all the multiple hits you're doing on it. It's awesome. All right. Ah. Well, see, that's pretty damn cool. So yes, there'll be a lot of visual feedback for the dogfighting. So that's kind of one of the keys, is to try and model as much fidelity in all the actions and what you see, so that you really get a sense of where you are in a fight. And a lot of visual cues will help go, okay, I've almost knocked his shields down. Maybe I'm going to switch to this type of ammo or this type of gun because this is better for the killing punch, even though it uses a lot of energy or some of the other stuff. So should be good. Next question, Trav.
Do we take damage when we collide with debris, and do we plan on having moving obstacles in the dogfighting module?
Yes and yes. We do take damage. I mean, it's all physically modeled. So if you collide with a physicalized object, there will be damage imparted just from the kinetic forces that would be resulting in that. And then, of course, if there's explosions, there'll be splash damage and stuff like that, too.
That was actually one of the cooler things that somebody had asked about, that is about taking physical impulses on your ship from ballistic impacts from other ships.
No, we model that. So we actually, we're not showing it here today because, again, there was some like multiplayer issues in syncing it, so it's really smooth. But we have a system for the pilot where we've actually spent a bunch of time where we fully animate him for the G-forces. So his head and his body all have different movement and based on the G-forces you have. But we also have hit modeling. So depending on where you're hit on the ship, it creates an impulse, and actually you'll get a bump. So all the time, whenever you see people that do sort of like pre-rendered videos and they've got that really cool camera flow and sort of bumps when there's flak around and stuff, that's all actually going to be built in procedurally to the animation system. So hopefully when you're flying, which you didn't see in what we're doing here because we don't have the sort of G-force on the pilot and the head, you'll actually sort of feel yourself moving around slightly in the cockpit and really get a sense of movement and inertia, which would be cool.
Question, shields are awesome. Actually, this is one that keeps coming up a lot. System requirements. A lot of people are wondering what they saw today, what it's running on, and how much optimization they can expect.
Well, we're running on sort of high-end modern gaming PCs, so most of these have probably 680s in, or some have 780s, depends. Paul actually has a Titan in his one, but that was because I was being nice to him. So, I mean, I have 2 Titans, yeah, that's true. But no, I mean, like, so you know, a couple of things this early on. You know, we haven't done a lot of optimizing, so you know, we don't have any LODs in here, and these are all pretty heavy meshes, and the optimization all tends to come later. But also, you know, we're shooting for what the standard system is going to be in 2015, not necessarily what's the standard system today. So I would say if you've got something like a 680 or 780, you will be perfectly fine, and I think that will be a mid to low level card in 2 years' time, which is really when we're focusing on our full release.
So a lot of people are asking about ship customization, the decal system, applying their own graphics, paint jobs, everything else. You want to tell them what we're planning on having be possible?
Well, it's hard to say. We're definitely going to support something like that, but we're actually doing some R&D on that side too, because CryEngine out of the box doesn't support the level of customization we would like. So we're thinking of building a specific system to do that, but it's too early to sort of talk fully about it because we've got a proof of concept and make sure we can work inside the system.
Well, this is actually a question I've seen a lot on the forums and is getting asked a lot here is, okay, say I've pledged for an Aurora. Aurora isn't in the initial DFM like we plan on it, but you know, whatever ship they have isn't in there. Can they still participate in the DFM?
Yes, so here's what the plan is. So if, say we launch the Dogfight next week, which we're not going to do, but if we did, and all you had was the Hornet finished, if you don't have a Hornet, there will be a Hornet that will sit in your hangar and you can climb into it and you can fly it until your ship or the ship you have in the hangar would arrive. So we may very well just start with everyone fighting with Hornets against each other, but everyone will always be able to play. It's just if you don't own a Hornet, you would lose it as soon as the Aurora comes along, or 300i or whatever other ship you would have. But that would just be for the purposes of testing. So I hope that answers people's questions.
Yep.
Okay, questions? There's the back of my hoodie.
Lift the hood.
Any more questions?
Yeah, so I mean, actually, a couple people were asking about the accuracy of the G-force modeling, and they were
sound out.
Oh.
All right, thanks. Accuracy of G-force modeling.
Yeah, so they're basically wondering, you know, if you could take more Gs in certain directions than others, like the red out, black out situation, or lateral Gs versus in out Gs.
100%. So we're modeling it and simulating it for that, and that's actually so you know the human body can take more Gs in certain directions than the other directions, and so in even today's world, that's why people do maneuvers a certain way.
Yeah, the flip and turn.
And so we're going to do that. So there'll be, you know, you'll be able to say, for instance, like, you know, turn this way stronger than you would be able to go that way, because one's positive, one's negative Gs, and you can't do as much in one direction as the other one. So we're going to model that, and you're actually going to get visual feedback. You'll get the red out and the black out. The intelligent flight control system will keep you within safety limits, but you'll be able to, on some of them, switch it off, so that'll be a modification or an upgrade or something. And that would potentially, in a dogfight, allow you to try and get a little extra edge where you could maybe pull a little tighter turn, but then again, you may risk blacking out. And so those are kind of the trade-offs that we think would actually make the gameplay really interesting. And so things that are grounded kind of a little bit in realistic world physics, but not 100%. You know, you sort of take a little bit of that and put it in sort of the fantasy setting, because obviously, I think, you know, I mean, pretty much everyone will be flying drones in the future, but it's much more fun to be sitting in a cockpit. So we're going to use that. So I think we're actually going to model it in a way that will make the gameplay better, and it'll be quite fun. I mean, I can already, on some of the stuff we're playing around with, which we're not showing today, it already looks like it's going to be pretty cool.
So one of the questions I'm Nice one. Now, one of the questions I'm seeing a lot on the chat roll is missiles. They want to know about missiles, how the signature system works, but also when we're going to get to see some in action.
We not in this dogfighting demo because we have some multiplayer network sync issues with missiles, but they work in the single player side of stuff. So we already have them, but basically, here's Mark, who's been working on the signature. He doesn't really like to talk on camera. He gets all nervous. No, we have. We have all kinds. We have heat, like electromagnetic signature, reflective, which is basic visual, and all those are managed so you can maybe perhaps go behind an asteroid and you're not necessarily going to get seen if you're in the reflective. So I don't know if you heard that, but if you go behind the asteroid, you'll lose a signature. You have to wait. Comes behind. So the actual system that we've programmed, this whole system, I think Paul talked a little about the ship systems when he was on his video, is really kind of cool. There's all these like 10 or 15 or 20 different systems that can plug in, that do all the different features that you would have on a real ship. Even today's like fighters, and they all have event systems, so they notify it. So like the radar system actually notifies the targeting system of, okay, I've found some people on the radar. Do you want to do anything with them? And and that's like how a missile will get locked. So it would hand it off to a missile, and the missile will try and keep its lock. And it's all pretty cool and sophisticated, and I think will allow for a lot of interest in the dogfight.
Yeah, so one of the things that actually touches on the whole multiplayer backend is people wanted to know if the dogfighting module will continue to be available at final release, accessible from within your hangars, like a simulation mode.
No, so yeah, the dogfight will, yeah. So basically, the dogfighting module that we have is going to evolve into the arena mode that we discussed. It was one of our stretch goals, I think. But so the idea is, and this is the other reason why we wanted to wait for the proper back end, because we want it all to glue with the Hangar and all the other systems and the chat system that we're going to have for organizations and all the rest of stuff. Is the idea is that you start in your Hangar, you walk there, you can load out your ship however you want with the weapons, and you can climb into your cockpit. You can fire it up, and you can fire it up into sort of holodeck simulation mode. And and that's basically when you would go to the equivalent of a lobby server, and you'd find the match you'd want to fight, and then basically the outside of the windows would sort of, the Hangar would res out and in would res in space, kind of like a holographic projection. So think of it sort of like a dogfight holograph, holodeck, so to speak. So that's kind of the idea, and that would be in the final. That's definitely going to be in the final game. So that's the whole idea. We want to connect. We want to build from the Hangar onto the dogfight, and then that's going to build into the planet side and the first person. They're all sort of connect as one module. So the whole idea of the modules is they basically grow into the full game. And again, that's one of the reasons why we wanted to spend a little bit more time to make sure all that was going to work well.
And actually, kind of along the same vein, people were wondering if when we release it with the full backend, are they going to be seeing things like test UEC or UEC, earning UEC while doing DFM?
Yeah, no, we're gonna have a level of that. So we're gonna let you. We haven't decided whether we're gonna let you sort of just give you test UEC that we'll take back after a time, or we'll give you test weapons or ships to play with for a time that you would have to give back. So we still haven't made a full mind up on it, but we're definitely going to let people test, various weapons, etc., etc. So, can we see me dogfight? Sure. I need joysticks.
He's a gamepad. Don't let them see that.
Actually, it sucks because it's the reverse button. All right, let's go somewhere. Someone's shooting at me. That's not good. I got no wings left. What? There you go. All right, Brandon lost already.
After like 11 kills, you had like one gun, Chris.
That's all I need. I just need one gun. Someone on me yet? I don't think. I think that's just the. Yeah, it's just debris. I think that's the server stuff. There you are. Okay. All right. What can I do with one gun? Let's see. Yeah. Did I manage to kill you? No, you ran through me, right? I only had one gun. I got a gimp ship. All right, let me respawn. There we go.
Hey, who took you out?
Forrest, he ran through me.
That's the Vandal way. That's right. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I'm feeling I lost my wing there.
Gotta even find where you guys are.
Where we always are.
In the
In
middle?
the center?
Yeah.
Everybody's commenting on your aggressive use of the third-person view.
Well, because the radar view isn't in, so it's kind of hard to see where everyone is without the radar view.
Oh!
What's that?
Did you kill both of us? I think we killed each other.
I think you guys rammed in each other.
No.
I don't even know where you guys are.
Well, we're down.
They kill each other. Yeah, hit that. Yeah, straight in there.
It's doing the server bounding right now. So this is why you're not getting a dogfighting module. Server crashed.
Yeah. Well, that was a long time.
Just me.
That's what happens.
Is it?
People want to know if in the dogfighting module there's going to be the ability to have non-combat ships.
We exiting?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, the server go down?
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone killed?
Yeah, got killed. What were they saying? What was the question they were asking?
They want to know if they're going to have ships like the Freelancer and the Banu Merchantman so they can train to flee from attackers.
No, everything will get in there eventually. Don't worry about it. Plus, there's going to be the funnest bit is when we start to get the multi-person ships in there, and you can.
Yeah.
It'll be different kind of combat then. So there'll be the single-seater combat and the multiplayer. Should I connect again? Okay. Only for me. That's all I need. Damage multiplier only for me.
Okay, that's another thing actually people are interested in is just the ability to fly around and cruise like free flight mode in the dogfighting level just by themselves. No
Yeah,
AI,
tell it.
no
Well, you
other
can just do it
players.
right now. Someone may shoot at you, but you're perfectly happy to cruise.
No. They mean as consumers, as players, and when they get the dogfighting module, or there be a free flight mode that they can just and just kind of fly around.
Well, no, there'll be AI in for the single player. It's just we want the multiplayer because that's the key thing for us. But no, there'll be the ability to fight single player ships in practice. Absolutely.
Cool.
We already kind of have. I mean, Chad's doing AI programming here, and he's already got them flying around and doing this stuff. All right. Okay. Let me find someone. Everyone's going to go to the center. What the? You are shooting at me, or you on my side?
You're on my team.
Us two versus you two.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are colorblind.
Respecting teams for once.
I'm going.
Oh.
Did you just blow me up, Paul?
No.
No, I think it was Paul. He was shooting at me.
No, I saw Forrest like back on your tail the
I
whole
don't
time.
think so.
I'll avenge you, Chris.
That's bullshit.
No, I think you ran into that asteroid right there.
There was no asteroid in front of me. I blew up. There was a team member behind me shooting at me.
No.
So you're green or purple?
I started with a burning gun. That's unfair.
Handicapped.
Where's my center indicator, by the way?
It's a cross.
No, I meant where's the center of the map indicator? Are the nav things gone on
They
this?
sometimes disappear.
Oh, that's good.
Chris, they're accusing you of camping.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah,
Now, some people want to know where the music playing came from. It's the Pedro mix.
It's me. Come back here. Damn it. Hey, I got 2 people. Where are you? I got 2 people on me. Hey, I got. Come on, I almost got him. Damn it. I know my wingman, he's doing a maverick. He's doing a maverick. He's off glory hunting.
I'm shooting at the red one. Yes, I took you out. Revenge. G_kick Brandon.
Alright. There we are. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. I managed to hit you without actually.
I mean, that's just deathmatch what we're playing here, right?
Oh, that was you. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah.
What the bullshit is that?
You can shoot back. I can take it. Nice! I have it on my screen. 2 explosions.
Did I get you? We gotta go right in the asteroid hell too. So, all right. I think we should. Yeah. All right. I'm sure we're boring everyone now. Okay, so I think it's probably time for us to bid you a merry farewell and a happy holidays. And anyway, thank you for having a look at the very early stuff on the dogfight. Hopefully you like what you have seen. I think it's going to be pretty cool. We've got a lot more stuff that's going to come in, and we'll be showing you that over the coming months. And we'll announce sometime in the new year kind of when our plan and date to actually give the full dogfighting module is, and that's mostly going to be based on when we think the back-end technology is ready to go. So we just need to do a little more R&D on that. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool, and it's going to be fun. I think you guys will like it. So I guess goodbye, and everyone here. Do you want to say thank you to everyone? Thank you for supporting. Thank you for helping us make this great game. Happy holidays.